been through a Category 2 here, and we went through it, so hopefully nothing bigger than that.
Hoping for the best and preparing for the worst. That's how Port Lavaca along the Texas Gulf Coast is getting ready for Beryl. Port Lavaca will see the eye of the storm or be very close to it. And that is where KPRC-2's Gage Goulding is this evening. Gage, show us what it's like where you are tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of, I want to show you a little bit of the best. You got the best and the worst. Right now you can kind of see this doesn't look very fun over here, but as we spin the camera over this way, I mean, I swear just about 5 seconds ago you can see little peaks of blue coming out from in between the clouds. So you do get the best and worst out here, and that's what people are preparing for. They're preparing for that Category 1 strength hurricane, hoping maybe for a tropical storm, and they're preparing for that up to now 7 feet of storm surge, but they're hoping they don't have to deal with any of it.
Just drive around Port Lavaca and you'll find boarded up house after boarded up house.
We've helped at 3 or 4 different houses, and right now we're fixing to start working on ours.
People just like Saul Gulchshout putting other Texans before themselves, offering to board up neighbors as Beryl's winds and rain start to pick up.
Yeah, her husband's out of town, and so we helped her board up.
He's not alone. We met John Daniel and Mike Dunlap at Port Lavaca's only hardware store open on Sunday.
Just trying to board up.
They're here for a neighbor.
Who's extra duty for someone else.
You know, there's lots of single moms, single people, that need help. Can't even afford to leave.
The small-town community spirit and generosity goes a long way here, but only as long as the supplies last.
You got some wood, but this isn't for sale, huh?
No, sir. It's already been spoken for. We just had some people didn't have trailers, had to go back home and pick them up.
Other hurricane necessities like generators and gas also becoming harder and harder to come across. While they're stocking up, it's all in hopes they don't even need it.
Knock on wood, right?
That's it.
I tell you what, he must have knocked on that wood pretty hard. As of the 4 o'clock update that Anthony was just talking about, that cone of concern has shifted away from the Port Lavaca area, more so, unfortunately, for Houston, kind of towards that way, which means some of those impacts could be a little bit stronger there. But I want to make sure we're very clear. There are tropical storm force winds extending 115 miles out from the center of this storm, so they will still be dealing with winds, with storm surge, but every kind of eastward jog, that rightward jog this storm takes, things here will become a little bit more bearable. So I'm going to say right now, let's knock on wood for Houston. I'm live in Port Lavaca, Gage Goulding, KPRC 2 News.
Yeah, a lot of knocking on wood, Gage. Thank you. Stay safe, sir. All right, our live storm.